inner dialogue is either your enemy or your ally. Take notice of any fear that crosses your mind, any fearful thoughts, and challenge it right away. Get rid of toxic thoughts. All those thoughts that tell you you can't do it, or are you better than those who have failed? Just challenge such thoughts. Don't entertain such toxic thoughts. Visualize the life you want. Always keep your focus and make sure that whatever is negative in your mind or that crosses your mind, you eradicate it right away. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. Get rid of toxic environment and circle of friends. When you take control of your thoughts, your confidence rises. Your decisions improve. You handle setbacks better. Your mind then begins to work for you instead of against you. You begin to attract opportunities. Remember, it's actually not about being perfect in thinking. Rather, it's about training your mind to think the positive. Therefore, endeavor to train your mind to think the positive daily. Growth is a process, not an event. If this video inspired you, like it, comment, share it with someone who needs it. If you're yet to subscribe to ChristyNuga Motivation, go ahead and do that. Turn on the notification button so that whenever there is any new video on mindset growth or mindset coaching, you will be the first one to see it. Comment, I choose empowering thoughts. I'll see you in the comments. I read every comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, episode 3, overcoming fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs. Your mind is very powerful. When you control your thoughts, you control your life. You choose your life to follow. Yes, rewiring your mind, process of continuously changing your thought patterns and habits to foster a more resilient, adaptive, and positive mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your intelligence, abilities, and talents are not fixed traits, but can be developed through dedication, hard work, and persistence, viewing challenges as chances to learn. In this case, you see mistakes as valuable feedback for improvement. This leads to love for learning and greater resilience. A growth mindset is about you changing the way you see yourself. It helps you to see yourself better. So I met someone in one of my videos, and then I was asking questions. And then she says, criticism has hindered her in so many ways from doing things that she set out. What if I told you that the difference between people who grow and people who stay stuck is not talent, intelligence, or background? It is mindset. Let's start simple. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world and yourself.
Mindset is everything. Change your mindset, change your life.
Understanding that your growth mindset matters is the first step towards realizing your full potential. Welcome to a series titled Rewire Your Mind for Growth, and each video builds into the next.
A growth mindset shapes what you believe about your abilities, how you respond to challenges, whether you push forward or give up. You know, some people feel, oh, they're too old to learn anything. That's fixed mindset, actually. And they feel, well, what do you want to teach an old man like me or an old woman like me? I can't really learn anything much. Such a person will say, I can't really change. What do you want me to change to? Where do you want me to start from? Such a person says, well, if I fail, it means I'm not good enough. And if I don't fail, if I succeed, it means I'm smart. Your mindset matters a lot in several ways. For instance, this scenario, two people face the same challenge. One says, this is too difficult for me, I can't do it. Yeah, and the other person says, well, this is difficult, but what can I do? How can I learn? What do I do to achieve what I want to achieve? So in this case, your mindset is very important. It shapes how you see things and what you do about it. It's not what you face that determines how far you grow, but it's how you respond to it.
The climb may be tough, but the view from the top makes every step worth it. Keep pushing your limits.
A fixed mindset gives excuses, prefers comfort zone, but the growth mindset is resilient and pushes forward. It's all about resilience, creativity, desire for growth, willingness to learn in every way. When you shift into a growth mindset, you stop asking whether you're good enough, but you start saying, how can I get better? You're always willing to learn, always wanting to know how to get better. It doesn't mean that growth mindset people always feel confident, but they just choose to keep growing anyway. That's the difference. One thing is that growth mindset people know that success isn't about being perfect. It's about the willingness to grow, keep growing. So how do you measure whether you're growing? I want you to change your focus. Ask yourself, am I getting better? Measure your growth. Learn to see failure as feedback. Failure means you really have things you need to learn. Failure doesn't show that you cannot learn. You can always learn whatever you need to learn better. You need to be patient with yourself. Growth is a process. Remember this, your mind is a very powerful tool. And when you renew it, your life follows. I want you to begin a new chapter, a growth mindset chapter in your life. And let's see how far. Let me know in the comments. If this episode inspired you, like, comment, share with your friends and family, neighbors, colleagues, and of course, if you're here to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and do that. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Welcome to a series titled Rewire Your Mind for Growth, and each video builds into the next.
Some people are critical in nature. They just feel like saying something, even showing you their own side of what they see of you, good or bad. Well, I have noticed that most of these people that are critical in nature say things to hurt people. They mostly see the negative side. Tell you what, this kind of people are even the most easy to handle. Because such people, if you have them in your area or your family, you should have known that that's their nature. They always see negative things. Yeah, they always see things negatively. For instance, a child scores 90% in the exam or in an exam. Let a critical person get wind of it. He says, what about those who score 100%? Welcome. This is ChristyNuga Motivation, your mindset growth coach. You're on to this channel, and today's topic is, of course, how to handle criticism. Let me ask you, have you ever been criticized by someone that you thought it hit you as if you were punched on the chest? And then the thought of what the person said stuck in your mind. Actually, criticism is not the problem, but the way it hits you. And then you start to think about it your mind starts processing it. Some people allow criticism to destroy their confidence. Why? It is how you process it. It's how you interpret what the person said. How we process criticism is what makes or breaks us. Some use criticism as fuel for growth and success. Today, I want to teach us how to handle criticism like a champion. So come along with me. Let's grow together. Because you're here with me watching this video, then my mission is very simple. To help you build a strong mind, a strong life, strong habits. So if you're committed to personal growth and mindset growth, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification button. And let's dive in. Welcome. The first mindset shift I want us to know right now is that not every criticism deserves the same response. There are three kinds of criticism. One, destructive criticism, which comes from a root of jealousy, hatred, insecurity, bitterness. People who want to pull you down. From these people, you usually hear things like, you're not good enough. Who do you think you are? This kind of criticism has no intention to help you grow. People who dish out this kind of criticism are far from helping you to grow. Here is the sad truth. This kind of criticism has one agenda: to hurt you or belittle you. But here is what I want you to do. You do not have to absorb into your mind every negative criticism thrown at you. Such criticism completely. Secondly, emotional criticism. This kind of criticism comes from people who reacted based on their feelings. They were hurt. They misunderstood you. They spoke without thinking. But it wasn't always meant to destroy you or hurt you. Thirdly, we have constructive criticism. This is the type that helps you grow. So this kind of criticism sounds like, oh, you did great, but maybe you can adjust in this way or that way. Well, I believe in you. I think you're getting better. I believe if you do it like this, it will also help you to get much more better. It may be uncomfortable because you feel you're trying. Yes, you're trying actually. Let me tell you, this is a gift. It's a gift. You have people like this. You don't know the gift God has given to you. A growth mindset person would ask himself or herself, is there any truth that can help me grow or get better in what has been said? Let's be real for a moment. Why does criticism hurt so much? Why? It hurts because we want to be liked. We want to be appreciated. So when someone tells you, oh, you're doing well, if only you could just add this or that, you feel, oh man, I thought I was doing great. Sometimes we don't want to disappoint people. And again, criticism at times do confirm the fears we already have about ourselves. But here is someone's opinion of you, not your identity. Growth begins when what you did. You can make mistakes. You can improve. You can grow. Yet you can still remain worthy. How to respond to criticism with maturity? Here are the practical steps with which you can imbibe. Take a pause before reacting. Because when criticism hits, naturally your emotions rise. Don't respond from emotion. Think, breathe, reflect. Ask yourself, am I hurt? Or is this helpful? Is this person trying to build me or break me. Is there any truth from what has been said? Is there anything I can learn that will help me to grow better? Responding calmly is a sign of emotional maturity. Remove ego. Keep curiosity. You can say things like, oh, thank you. I'll think about that. What do you suggest I do? Or can you help me to understand what you mean? This turns criticism into feedback, and feedback is power. Step 3, filter the message, not the person. Even if the person is rude, there still may be something to learn there. You know, like gold in the dirt. Take the gold, not the mud. But if there is no gold, drop it and move on. Do not allow criticism to stop you. Many people quit because someone criticized them. They stopped dreaming. They even stopped trying. Hello? Greatness attracts criticism, in case you don't know. If nobody criticizes you, you probably aren't doing anything good. So keep on growing. Keep creating things. Keep trying. Ask yourself, what can this teach me? Get better. How do I? What skill should I commit? Then criticism becomes your developmental field. How to protect your mental criticism? Actually, some criticism is abusive. So you need to protect yourself from this exposure, this unnecessary exposure. You know, what it does is that it breaks confidence, it sets boundaries, disrespect, limit your block it, your distance shapes your mindset. Turn criticism as proof that you are growing, you are evolving, you are learning. Let it refine you, not define you. Say to yourself, I'm still growing, I'm still learning, I'm getting better. I'm not going to shrink because of somebody. That is mindset maturity. Always remember this. Not all criticism is equal. Separate emotion from feedback. Therefore, learn from what is useful, ignore what is harmful. Protect your peace. Let criticism make you better, not bitter. So if this has helped, tell me in the comments. Right? I choose growth, not offense. Because that's what we do here on this channel. We're growing one mindset at a time. Thank you very much for watching. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep becoming the best version of you. If you found value from comment, share it with someone who needs it, your friends, family, neighbors, colleagues. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and do that. I'll be seeing you in the next Mindset Growth video. See ya at the top. What if I told you that anger is a type of fear? Yes, that's right. Anger can be a secondary emotion that stems from a primary emotion like fear. While they are both distinct emotions with different reactions, anger is often a way to cope with feelings of vulnerability, helplessness, or anxiety that arise from fear. Anger can be a conscious or unconscious attempt to regain a sense of control or power in a situation where one feels afraid. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7 says, "For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Prisons. Fear is one of the greatest prisons that prevents people from walking in their God-given purpose. It It doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just whispers. You are not ready. You are not good enough. Are you sure you'll be accepted? Can you do it? Are you good enough? Are you qualified enough? Do you have the gift? Do you have enough strength to do it? Do you have what it takes to do it? Can you cope with what it requires? What if you fail? It's another whisper of fear. Tells you, what if you fail? But here's the truth. You cannot walk in purpose and be ruled by fear at the same time. Today, I want to help you break free from fear so that you can finally walk boldly in the path that God has designed for you. You're welcome. Fear is a spirit. It's not just an emotion. It is a spiritual force that paralyzes your thoughts, your desires. It can be triggered by trauma, insecurity, disappointment, or failure. And once it finds an opening, it builds strongholds in your mind. Fear magnifies danger while minimizing God's power. Fear whispers worst-case scenarios to drown God's promises. Fear keeps you overthinking instead of obeying God. You don't defeat fear by wishing it wasn't there. Rather, you defeat fear by replacing it with the truth. You can use the word of God, for example, by taking action in the right direction to achieve your purpose. Okay, let me tell you what fear does to you. Fear paralyzes your plans. Fear paralyzes one's progress in life. It makes you overthink, makes you procrastinate, makes you delay in actions that would progress your life forward. It makes you even doubt the word of God. It makes you to doubt what God has already confirmed to you. Okay, some of the things you're supposed to do, like start a business, go and get that job, apply for that job, bill for that contract, or something like that. But then fear tells you, are you sure you're qualified for this? Are you sure you are man enough? Are you sure you can do this? Are you sure you won't mess up? Are you sure it's someone like you that they need? Are you sure you can do this? Are you sure you won't fail? Are you sure you're qualified? Are you sure there are no better people there? Those things you're supposed to do, like start your business, launch a project, write that book, step into the ministry. But fear says, what if you are not good enough? Listen to me. Fear will always come where purpose is present. The enemy isn't fighting your past. He is fighting your potential. He is fighting what you would become. Moses was afraid. Gideon was afraid. Esther was afraid. Even Jesus was afraid in the Garden of Gethsemane. He said, Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. God never promised you won't feel afraid. He promised He will be with you when you are afraid. The book of Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Okay, let me just tell you. Here's how to break free from fear and achieve what God has proposed for you, for your life. Confront it.